And good morning, YouTube. The old soldier coming at you this morning from Robertson County, North Carolina on a Monday morning. Normally I'd reserve Monday for my live poetry, but with the coronavirus, just hadn't feel like reciting any poetry. I might do one tonight, don't know yet. But anyway, I hope everybody is faring through this quarantine. The old soldier's household, we're doing fine. Nobody's gotten sick yet. Trying to do things as best we can. Bright side is, with teleworking, I'm not burning up as much gas. And hey, it kind of sucks too, because gas prices are at an all-time low. But anywho, saying they'll have the first checks out in 3 weeks. There might be a fourth phase to the stimulus package. Please, no more stimulus packages, Mr. President. I can't afford to put any more money into the John F. Kennedy Center, nor can I afford to put any more money in Congress's pockets, because they don't do their jobs anyway. So, enough said on that, folks. It's where the ilk of Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer need to be charged with extortion. But anyway, like I said, spring has finally sprung on us here in North Carolina, at least on this end of it. Kind of cool this morning though. I think today and tomorrow we're supposed to have a little mini cold snap. Nothing too drastic though. But everything's greening up and flowers is starting to bloom. I don't know if you can see over there. Yeah, like I said, the farmer come out, he's sprayed for weeds, and I think he's fertilized. Said this year he's going to put corn in the fields. So that's going to be real fun, because you can see the old house dead back there. Imagine now all them corn stalks, people driving down the road won't be able to see the house. I think that's pretty cool myself. Anyway, just a little quick morning stroll before I got to go sit down behind the computer and log in, and hope I got some students that show up today. I've only got 2, but hopefully they'll show up to do their work. If not, hey, life goes on, right? Right. But yeah, things seem to proceed on. We're going to get through this, folks. I was listening to the KCO Day radio show based out of up there in Raleigh, home of the 10-star liberals. Anyway, but he's a conservative radio host up there in the Triangle. And he had a caller that called in this morning talking about some stuff. One thing he was saying, though, this whole thing's going to change how we live forever. It'll never be the same again. Yes and no. I say no for this reason. Like I said, when my mother was growing up, my dad growing up, they had the polio scare. Once the vaccine came out, people got inoculated, life returned to a fairly normal sense of semblancy. Sensibilities right now are what's not prevalent, folks. What do I mean by that? We've allowed ourselves to get to a state of overreaction to everything. We've allowed ourselves to get into a we live in an environment now where we want everything instantaneous. So yeah, you got a bunch of people thinking that the government should have already had a solution to this virus. You got others thinking everything ought to be just needs to happen tomorrow, or right now. Some things take time, folks. That's just nature of the beast. But we'll prevail, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. One or two things are going to happen, folks. We'll prevail and drive on, or God's going to come down from heaven and take us all home. That's just another way of looking at it. If he comes and calls us all home, those that are saved, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Those of you ain't, I'm not going to say you might not believe, and I'm not going to force it down you. But I would tell you that if you believe but have not accepted, you might want to reconsider that invitation, folks. But again, level heads need to prevail. Common sense needs to be the watchword of the day. If you don't have to be out, folks, don't go out. Do like they're asking, just stay at home. Okay? You know, especially older folks that are more prone to being sick or getting sick. Look out for one another. Like I said, if you know a friend in need, help them out. Like I said, the truckers out there, they are doing everything they can within their power to get products and goods to market. So a special shout out to Pro Carry Trucker. Brother, you stay safe out there on the roads and you keep doing what you do, buddy. And any other truckers that watch this channel, God bless you. And please be safe out there in what you're doing. And keep them trucks rolling. Keep them trucks rolling. Yeah, I know I've complained in videos in the past while I'm driving about being cut off by them. That's more towards the driver, not the industry, not the occupation, just the individual. Because there's individuals that drive regular cars that do the same darn thing. But for those of you out there that are bringing the goods and services, you just continue to do what you do. And we certainly appreciate you making that sacrifice to stay on the road when you ought to be at home with your families. Taking care of them and taking care of yourselves. Right. And for those military medical folks that have been deployed on those 2 hospital ships, folks, we need to remember them, pray for them. And also, if you didn't know this, the Department of the Army put out a recall survey for any retired military personnel or retired Army personnel with medical MOSs or skills. And I guess they had a response back from about 9,000 of them that said they were willing to go back on active duty if needed for this crisis, and that's commendable. So, anyway, folks, I'm going to go back here in the house and sit down and meditate for a little bit, I guess, before I get a log in. But just want to get this one out today, kind of real quick, fast and furious. It is Monday. It is Monday. Stay safe out there. Be good to one another. Help each other out. And like I said, my firm belief is that we'll get through this. It's going to take a little bit of time, folks. But and if you haven't done so, get you some Black Rifle coffee. Got my new mug, as you can see right there. They had a deal going on where if you bought 2 bags of coffee, you can pick out a free coffee mug. So I got this one right here. It's got the same logo they got on the Freedom Fuel. I also decided to buy this little Whoopee hoodie. Those in the Army know what a Whoopee is. So yeah, I splurged just a little bit, but that's all right. But y'all take care of yourselves out there and be kind to each other. And until tomorrow, or maybe tonight, we'll see. God bless. Take care. It's Old Soldier out.